everyone. So today we are taking a trip kayaking from Hunter Springs to Three Sisters Springs. So let's start. Okay, so we started off at Hunter Springs, and to get to Three Sisters, which this will be our first time going, when you exit the kayak area at Hunter Springs, you're going to go to the right. You're going to go around Pete's Pier, and once you get to the end of Pete's Pier, you're going to go left, and then you come alongside the dock area, and once you get right past that, you're going to see a bridge on your left, and we go underneath that. So I can tell you that the water is super choppy today. Very difficult to kayak in. Because there are storms coming in this afternoon, so it definitely is making for a much harder trip today. It will probably take longer than normal just because of rowing, and we're getting tossed back and forth a little bit. So, other than that, it's gorgeous. Go in between cloudy and then sunny again. Once we dip for the first time before getting in our kayaks, you'll stay cool, probably for most of it. And then once we get to Three Sisters, obviously, we'll tie off and go for a swim and hopefully see some manatees. The last time we were here, we actually saw one and got to get in the water with it, so that was pretty cool. And that was over by the Hunter Springs Park where the swim area is, just past the dock. So sadly, on this trip, my GoPro was fully charged yesterday, and I went to turn it on and it said 4%. So somehow it got turned on and the battery drained. So we're making use with the cell phone, and I don't have my tripod for it with our stuff, so I'm having to use my legs to hold up my phone to kayak. So this will be a different kind of video, but I'm sure we'll still have fun. So let's go ahead and flip around and take a peek at the bridge we're coming up underneath. So once we got around the corner from Pete's Pier and into this area that goes off to the left towards Three Sisters, the water calmed down quite a bit, and rowing became a whole lot easier than it was before. I'm not sure if it was just from the storms that were coming in today. I mean, we've paddled in that area before and it's never been that difficult, but today the water was just so choppy. So that's the only reason why I can think of why it was so much harder to actually row today. I don't know what it is about going underneath bridges, but it is such a cool thing to me. It still amazes me that they figured out how to suspend bridges with concrete in bodies of water. So once you go for a little bit, up on the left is the entrance to Three Sisters Springs. These are just some of the shots from before we started. All right, let's go for a dip.
Okay, for some reason my phone is not working. And anytime I try to put it underwater, it shuts off. So that's always a bummer. So let's try again.
I wish there was a way from the ground to capture all 3 springs, but unfortunately without a drone you can't actually see all 3 of them. So the names of the 3 springs are Pretty Sister, Deep Sister, and Little Sister. This area where we're at now is Deep Sister. And it was just magnificent. That area in front of you that I'm circling with my finger, that was the deepest part.
Okay. Do you girls think that the kayak trip was worth it?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought the kayak trip was fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was rough. I don't know.
It was
how
rough.
It was taking too long.
It was very difficult, that's for sure, because it's super choppy. But I can't even begin to tell you, like, in words, how amazing this place
the
is.
camera, it's really blue over there. They might be able to see it.
Yeah, so we're going to try to go down again underwater. I'm going to just try to turn this way, because for some reason, my phone is shutting off anytime I try to do underwater video right now. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's, although it's the same temp as Rainbow up top, and it doesn't shut off there, but you just have to come here. I mean, you truly just have to come here. So from November to March, you cannot bring your kayaks in. When you get to the entrance, you have to swim. But from March through November, you can actually kayak in. It is a tight fit. You can totally get in. And then you can just stop for the day, pull off. We did what a lot of the people over there did. That you have to pay for. You can't get on the boardwalk. So yeah, we just tied off and we got in the water, and it is spectacular. It is
Definitely the clearest water I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've never seen
I
anything.
don't know if you can get more clear than this.
And you've been to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So Florida takes the cake. That is for sure. And there's, you know, manatees. Now I haven't seen any yet, but at least on this trip. But we've seen manatees still in Crystal River. So, all right, we're gonna keep exploring. Yeah, I see them. They're all over the rocks. I wish that big dragonfly would have stayed.
Oh yeah, that big guy right there.
Okay, so I'm treading water. This is an amazing place. Oh my gosh. It is so crystal clear and it is so deep. Like, I'm not even going to try to dive down there because there's people here with scuba gear. So I know it's like super deep. There's Hannah and Ariel. It's simply just, there's no words to describe it. It's insane. Hannah, what do you think?
That's crazy.
I know. The
scary.
color is just like you can't put it into words.
Right here.
Okay, I'm trying to see if it's right where.
Right there.
Oh my gosh. These animals are truly amazing. They are not only huge, but they are so cute and so sweet and have the most relaxed attitude ever. His face is so adorable. Right here, I was right over the top of him, so I was trying to turn so that my feet wouldn't hit him. And I've talked about before in previous videos, you are not allowed to touch the manatees. They are protected. So if he were to come up to me and initiate the contact, I could touch him. But when he's not, you're not allowed to mess with them at all. One of the sad things about seeing the manatees here is their scarring from boats. It's so important when people either rent boats or they have boats that they're constantly aware and looking down to make sure that manatees are not by the propellers, because they end up getting a lot of scarring and they end up getting hurt by boats. They are so cute when they eat. Their tails are a huge part of what helps them get through the water. But it still amazes me that they can control it so well. Okay, we are done at Three Sisters. It was amazing. I highly, highly, highly suggest that you visit this place. And we swam with a manatee. so exciting. So we're gonna head back and then find out from the girls what they thought. All right. So this is the area to get in and out. Okay, so we just got back. What did you guys think?
That was the highlight of the trip so far, in my opinion.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And where have you been?
I've been to Hawaii.
What do you say about Three Sisters compared to what you've seen in Hawaii?
I think that was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty insane. I've never seen nothing like that before. Like, and I love Rainbow River, but the colors were, that like blew my mind.
Yeah, that was by far the clearest water I've ever seen.
And then like to end it, we were like, I mean, I was satisfied. I'm like, it's fine if we didn't see a manatee. Like, this was beautiful. But then to have the manatee at the very end, what you think, Ariel?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was,
I swear.
I mean, just crazy. Like, I still can't believe how cool that was.
Yeah.
And how long he stayed. Like, so many people were in the water and he just, like, chilled with everybody and, like, ate and, you know, was fine. It was pretty cool. So, highly suggest Three Sisters Springs if you have not been there. It's
10
totally
out of 10
worth
would
it.
recommend.
Yes. Ariel?
I liked it a lot.
No, do you recommend?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. I like it better than Rainbow River, too.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
much
tell that she
clearer.
really liked it?
I liked it a lot.
All right, so if you haven't been, go, because it's definitely something worthy of being on a bucket list.
Yes.
All right, peace out. See you on the
Peace
next
out, Girl
adventure.
Scout.
Yeah.